What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the vlog for the week of March the 5th, 2018. I hope you are all doing very well. Anyways, in today's video, I'm just going to give you a quick little update on what I've been up to. Unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot to show off today because it's kind of been a week of learning for me. As you'll see, I did actually break out the old drawing tablet, which is always fun. Because I'm starting to work on some of the art direction for my game and kind of figuring out what I want to do with this art style for my game. Anyways, I've sort of mentioned what I want to do for my art style, and basically I want to have like 2D characters moving around in a 3D space. So think of this sort of like Paper Mario, or as I mentioned previously, sort of like that new game that's going to come out, Octopath Traveler. So there are several reasons that I made this decision, and the main one is just that I think my skill sets are a little more geared towards 2D animation and that cartoony style, specifically when it comes to characters. I do have some 3D modeling and animation experience, but that's not really my strong suit. I mean, I am a programmer, so art in general is not really my strong suit. But I think I am much better at 2D art and animation, specifically when it comes to characters. Also, I just really don't like 3D animation all that much. I did take a class in college on 3D animation, and I really just hated it. I thought it was like super tedious and just kind of annoying. Whereas 2D animation on the other side, I did do a little bit of in college, and for some reason I actually found that much more enjoyable than 3D animation. And why subject myself to a tedious process when there's another way to do it that I'd enjoy much more? And I do like doing 3D modeling, but for, you know, simple actual objects and stuff like that, I have more experience doing that, and I sort of do enjoy that. So that'd be nice to kind of make some 3D models for the world and stuff like that. But just keep the characters as a 2D art style. Also, I just think it's a very unique art style. You don't see a whole lot of games kind of mix up a 2D and a 3D perspective like that. So I think just kind of its uniqueness will set it apart from other games kind of in that same genre. So anyways, as I mentioned, I'm not necessarily the best artist, but I'm just kind of trying to find an art style that works for me. So as far as tools go, right now I'm using a drawing tablet, as I mentioned. It's a Wacom Intuos 5, I believe is what the model is called. And the program that I'm using is Adobe Illustrator. And so this is actually the first time I've kind of dabbled with Adobe Illustrator. So that's why this whole week has just been pretty much a learning process of learning the Adobe Illustrator tools and figuring out what I can do with it and stuff like that. So I think vector art is really cool, and it's what you make with Adobe Illustrator. Basically, it's scalable to like any size, so it can look crystal clear on a small mobile screen or blown up really big on a super big 4K TV. It's gonna look crystal clear across all those different resolutions. Small to big and everything in between. And also just the way you create it. You basically just use simple shapes and you kind of just manipulate the different little points, and you use that to create your different characters. And I think it's a much more intuitive way to build good looking things, especially if you're not very skilled with traditional methods of art. Like drawing and painting and stuff like that, like myself. And it just seems like a really great way to create that cartoony art style that I'm going for. And so again, I'm very much in the learning phase right now, so I don't have any examples of artwork that's actually going to be going into my game just yet. But I hope to be showing some cool stuff off in the very near future. Again, GDC is coming up later this month because we are officially in March now. And I do hope to have kind of my art direction and art style figured out by that time so I can show it off to people at GDC. Anyways, enough of me ranting about my art style. That's just about all I have for you guys in this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Feel free to browse the other videos on my channel if you'd like as well. If you have any feedback or any comments for me, drop them down in the comment section below. And I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Peace out.